For me, I have always said, do what you have to do in order to be able to do what you love. I started singing when I was a little girl in church. What I learned from those experiences and in growing up in that way is I watched people performing and who were singing things that they believed in. If I don't feel it in my truth, then I shouldn't be singing it. If it were easy, everybody would be doing it. It's not, and I don't think anything worth having is. For 10 years, I had little independent bands that I did, and I ran up and down the eastern seaboard and as far west as Texas in a 15-passenger van with 5 smelly guys who were like my brothers. I was at a real sort of watershed in my life where I thought, okay, I'm in my late 20s. What's the next 10 years for me? What are they going to be? Luckily, Sugarland happened and we started writing together. We looked at each other and we thought, this is pretty good. We'd had a little bit of noise being made, but we knew we wanted to try to take this to the mainstream country industry. We put together this whole big showcase at this place called the Variety Theater. It was a fantastic show. It was probably, I don't know, maybe a 2,000-seater. And we invited all these label heads down, and nobody came. Nobody came. Of course, we were super disappointed because here we had this fantastic showcase and it was a big deal, a big deal for us. So we were very disappointed when no one came. But we really just sort of said, okay, then let's regroup here and let's figure out how to make this work. Like, don't stop, just figure it out. There has to be a key to this lock. So we said, if they're not gonna come to us, we're gonna go to them. So we planned a showcase in Nashville in this little club, and we bussed in a whole charter bus load of fans because we felt so confident that what we were doing was good, and anybody that heard it, the response we got was encouraging. So we thought, okay, we have to figure this out. We have to make them listen. Luke Lewis, who was the head of Universal there, he was the head of Mercury and MCA. He basically, at the end of the show, he walked in and said, I have one question for you. Do you want to be MCA or Mercury? And we were like, what? And so the whole thing felt so self-fulfilling prophecy in that moment. And now you think, and it's the big break, and now we're signed and we're all gonna be rich. No. You continue to have to prove yourselves. You can never just sit back on your laurels and think like, oh, I've made it. So you have to figure out how to do it. Whatever it is, figure it out. There is a way. If you know your purpose, it definitely helps you on your path. And sometimes the parts of us that feel like that they are the most wounded or the weakest end up being our biggest strengths. I'm Jennifer Nettles, and this is how I made it.